All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, there you were. You just got home with your new AR-15 and your Glock pistol. Okay, somebody of yours or the internet, somebody has steered you in the way because you're an American citizen and you're realizing you need to be well armed. And now you're thinking, man, I might need some eye pro, some ear pro, some body armor, a bag to carry this stuff, extra magazines. Well, today we're going to talk about that. Okay. The purpose of today's video is just to give you guys a foundation of some things that you might need as a modern patriot, modern Minuteman, modern militiaman, okay, that is worried about, societal collapse, zombie apocalypse, aliens, right? With all these freaking UFOs that are getting shot down. Who knows? Okay, the world is your oyster. I'm just here to help guide you along the path, okay? So, uh, like I said, I'm Trench Grenade, and today I'm just going to give you some things that I use as my basic foundation uh, as a modern patriot, modern Minuteman. Okay, so rifle setup for this purpose. Okay, for the base, for the layman, for the average shooter. Okay, this is the basics of what you're gonna need. You're gonna need an AR-15. Okay, Cameron 5.56, red dot, backup iron sights. Okay, Sig Romeo 5, good budget option because you can put like freaking 6 of them on different guns and be good to go. MBUS, backup iron sights, freaking white light, okay? 1,000 lumen white light. I'm an army dude, okay? So I got a freaking pressure switch literally taped to the side of the weapon and a sling. All right, so you got your weapon. By the way, guys, paint your weapons. Paint them. Stop leaving them black because black out here is just going to blend in or not blend in at all, okay, in nature. All right, just look at my shirt, all right? So you got your freaking rifle. Next, your handgun. Okay, you're not gonna need. Well, you're gonna need a handgun. Listen, just get a freaking Glock. Go get a Glock or a Sig or a freaking M&P. You're gonna need it in the long run. Okay, so we're talking. This video is gonna be basically assuming you can afford these things. This is the basic. There's things you can pick and choose, based on your needs. If you're like, I can't afford the handgun, but I need armor. All right, we all adults here, right? So, the handgun, 1,000 lumen light, and a Holosun. Get what you can afford. Okay, Holosun is the lowest I would recommend for your red dot. Get what you can afford. If you can afford an Acro A2 or P2, whatever it is, get it. All right. So you got your rifle, you got your handgun. Both have a white light. Your rifle's got a sling. What's next? I'm gonna tell you. All right, we'll go toe to head. All right. So I'm rocking Solomons right now. They're not the only option, but it's what I'm rocking. All right. So just get whatever boot or thing that you want to get. All right. It's what I chose. They got their Gore-Tex and it works for me. Additionally, I'm rocking these freaking Emerson pants. I recommend if you can't afford Cries. Okay. I have Cries, but I also like to buy the Emerson ripoff of them, of the Cry pants, because you can get a million patterns. These are what's the freaking pattern? Multicam Tropic. Are they very usable? I mean, they're cool for LARPing and they blend into some environments. So get whatever pants you need for your area. That's why. So they're called Emerson pants and they're on Amazon. Okay, moving up. This might be one of those things you can skip. So assuming you're just getting into firearms use for literally to be that modern patriot, to just be prepared for the zombie apocalypse. If you don't end up getting a handgun, I would say don't get a belt. Okay, but if you can afford the handgun as well, you got your Glock, your Sig, your M&P, okay, then guess what? Go ahead and go to Ronin freaking website and get one of the, I believe it's a Senshi belt. Okay, on your belt, I put STAC, ESSTAC, STAC magazines. I do 2 pistol, 1 rifle, okay? Because if you're carrying a belt, it's for your pistol typically, and to carry medical. All right, I also got my dump pouch. This dump pouch isn't, you're going to see a lot of guys that forget to use it for its intended purpose. Really, the purpose that I end up using it for the most is, hey buddy, can you hold this? Or here's my Gerber, here's whatever. You get done using it, throw it in here, okay? You can also throw things like if you doing some hood rat shit, and you killed a bunch of zombies, and you need to take their weapons away. Well, you take their weapon apart, put their bolt in your dump pouch. That way they can't stand up, shoot you in the back. God forbid one of them is still alive, moving around. Okay. All right. Another thing, IFAK. Make sure you have an IFAK and an external tourniquet on the IFAK. Okay. This is, I don't even freaking know. Maybe Blue Alpha Gear, IFAK, or T-Rex Arms. I think it's T-Rex Arms. Yep. So T-Rex Arms with an external tourniquet. Typically, I'll have an external tourniquet on my ruck as well, and in my left leg pocket. Okay, so we'll talk about that more later on. All right, moving up. So you got your belt. Oh, the holster. What everyone's rocking normally is going to be the Safariland holster. Okay, it's got a manual release. Okay, a thumb release. That way the handgun isn't going to fall out. Okay, that's super crucial for real world stuff. Sometimes you can do a level 3 retention with a flap up here. It's up to you, but at a minimum, okay, have at least one retention, a minimum of one retention device on your holster. Okay, moving up. So we got to the belt. Let's go to the plates, what everyone wants to hear about. Level 4 are cool. If you can't afford level 4 plates, okay, I recommend going on trexarms.com. They have HESCO L210s. I say again, HESCO L210s. Those are going to be your lowest that you can go. I would not go lower than that. Or if you can afford it, get level 4 plates. Okay, it's up to you. So armor is super important. Make sure you have it high enough. Okay, on your collarbone, right here, or on your sternum. That way, it's actually covering your vital organs. Okay, all this thing is a square, and it's just meant to save you from that alpha zone on a USPSA target one shot drop. Okay, same thing for the back. Make sure you ride the plates up in the back, so that way my back, you might notice, is a little low. I need to bring it up to about here. Okay, so make sure you size it every time you get a chance whenever you change clothing. I'm rocking a t-shirt, so it's in the back, it's riding just a tiny bit low. Okay, the plate carrier itself is an AC1 from T-Rex Arms. Damn, sound like I'm freaking sponsored by T-Rex Arms. So AC1, and this flick, okay, fighting load carrier, is from Haley Strategic. It is a DC3RX. I like it because it has hook and pile, also known as Velcro. Okay, so it'll stay to me. It also comes with a side thing that you can use if you want to cinch it down like a side strap. Okay, it's up to you. Another cool thing is you can unclip the kit and you can drop it if you want to go super high speed and slick like this. You can drop the kit, or you can click it back on. Ammunition is important, so you're going to need a lot of magazines. 4 on here. You can also run an additional one in the cummerbund right here, and then 1 on your belt. Minimum of 10 magazines, guys, based on what mission, so it's going to dictate, but have 10 magazines available loaded at all times. Minimum. Now, a lot of us know where I'm going with this. You can have a lot more, or a lot, but don't go less than 10. All right, 10 is the cutoff. Loaded at all times, staged, ready to go. All right, so we got armor, we got our plates, we got a way to carry. On here, you'll notice I have 2 additional handgun magazines. For a lot of missions, guess the first thing to go is the handgun. It's the first thing to get left in the arms room, or in this case, the safe. Okay, so if you're doing something long distance, you're not gonna want a freaking belt on, because you're gonna have your ruck riding on the back of that belt into your hips, and it's gonna kill you. Okay, you're gonna hate it. So just something to think about. Just know in real world, in reality, the first thing to get left at home or left behind is probably your handgun, because you need to be able to feed your rifle. Your rifle is what's going to win the fight. The rifle is what wins battles. Okay, handguns are more or less a last-ditch effort slash, they're fun. Okay, they give you a way to have a weapon on you when you don't have your full kit. They give you a way to, if you need to transition, go watch my transition video. You have an option instead of just standing there and dying. So yes, they have a purpose, but just remember, a lot of times it's the first thing to be left. Okay, moving on. So a mask, trench grenade. Why do you wear a mask in your videos? Sun protection. Freaking OPSEC. I don't want people to know who the hell I am. Well, You can find out who I am if you really want to, but when you're doing operations, you know, high speed, whatever you got going on, you don't want people to be able to ID you, especially if you're doing an ambush and there's always someone filming everything. There's always a drone, a phone, you name it, someone is filming you. So right now you're thinking, dude, you got tattoos all over your arms, tracking. But a mask, okay? They work really good for mosquitoes. If you're going to the Philippines, you're going to need a mask. It's also going to be hot as hell. Okay, they work good for sun protection, offset, you name it. iPro, when I'm doing real stuff, okay, LARPing with the boys, I don't wear these. I wear my actual black ones because, for obvious reasons, it's going to give me away. All right, and one of everyone's favorite topics, helmets. Okay, this is an Ops Core Fast ST. I have my Ear Pro on arc rails on here. These are like $60 freaking Howard lights. Uh, it, I can't afford right now to be dropping all that money on Peltors for my civilian kit, so that's what I got. Better than blowing my ears out. I already have hearing aids, thanks to the Army. So, yeah. And the benefit of the arc rails is I can do that. Now we're good to go. I can roll out. Okay, everything's over. Those of you that have worn helmets professionally like me for a long time know how much it sucks to wear ear pro. So just to be able to get those things up and out of the way and be able to chill. Another thing that's cool about the op score is it can tighten right here because a lot of you guys are like, button your chin strap. Dude, I could go through an obstacle course. If you tighten this thing, you could go through an obstacle course and this thing ain't coming off. All right? It's modern technology. It's great. But yes, if you're doing some real shit, you know, go and buckle your chin strap. That way you don't lose that helmet. All right? But you look like a gooper when you do. All right. Last, catch my breath here. Holy crap. All right. Lastly, this is probably stuff I'm forgetting too, guys. If you have questions, guess what? Like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see next, and ask your questions because that's the only way I'm gonna know what to keep posting is based on y'all hitting me up like, hey, dude, what do I need for life and liberty when the government collapses or whatever, you know, zombies come. So, last, Mystery Ranch. Okay, they're super sweet. They're kind of expensive, but you get what you pay for. Okay, this is an awesome medium ruck. It's a way to carry medical, those other magazines, ammo on stripper clips or however you want to carry it, extra ammo. Okay, the fight will last as long as you have ammunition, and the most important thing you're going to need a fuckload of is water. Okay, you can survive a long time without food, but you're going to need water. So make sure you get a good assault pack. If you can't afford a ruck, just get a assault pack. Travel light and make sure you have water and ammo, and you'll be okay. One thing I wanted to hit on, and we'll wrap this thing out, is socks. So, like I said, I'm a drill sergeant. I deal with trainees all the time, and one of the first things that causes these trainees to go down is their feet. So, guys, make sure you have tons of socks that are waterproofed. All right, you're gonna need them. If your feet go down, you're gonna go down. Okay. I think that's everything that I would carry. Typically, I have a Garmin. I have face paint. I have a headlamp, extra batteries, all that in here. Okay, but these are just the basics. Face paint, pretty self-explanatory why. That way you break up your silhouette. Make sure you paint your weapons because you're going to stick out like my black shirt that I'm wearing with this wood line behind me. You're going to stick out like crazy if you don't paint your weapons. Okay, have a watch, have something to write with and write on. That way if you're observing, okay, you can actually observe and keep track because you probably ain't going to have your phone. If you do have your phone, take pictures if you're observing something. But most importantly, guys, kit setup, this should be the basics. So you can add to, but this is kind of like your bare basics of being that modern patriot. If you have questions, hit me up in the comments. I appreciate doing these videos for y'all every week. You know, I got every day, every few hours that I get off work and I'm not in the gym, I'm out here, you know, on the range or out here in the woods trying to film a video for y'all to maybe help somebody. If one person gets a benefit from this video, I'm happy. Okay. All right, guys, have a good night. Let me know what you want to see next. Until next time, Trench Grenade signing out.